Welcome back. Fantasy from the Fairway coming back at you with a Shriners Hospitals for Children Open recap. What a tournament it was, all the way down to the wire. You had three guys in it. Obviously, one of them was one of our selections, which we will be getting into here shortly. Kevin, though, great tournament of golf. Probably overshadowed by football and whatnot, but a great Sunday in Vegas.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a thrilling ending on 18 there with Martin Laird, and then the playoffs were just as fun to watch.
No doubt, and what we're going to do here is just bring you some recaps of guys we said maybe you should pick, maybe you shouldn't pick, and see how that went overall. We would usually come on camera, but unfortunately I'm wearing Jaguars gear, and we got slaughtered by the winless Texans earlier today. Jenks is wearing Arsenal gear. They had the week off due to international play, but another team you probably don't want to be supporting right now. But let's get into it. 10K and above, we said there wasn't a bad play. In the end, there wasn't. Bryson and Cantlay we have pictured here. Webb also was a good play, just not as good as these two. Webb finished tied 13th, which was still respectable. Cantlay, there's no other way to put it than he shitted. He was in great position to win. He knows this course, and he gave it away today. I'm sure he's mad at himself, but it is what it is. Both of these guys, top 10 finishes. Webb, top 15 finishes. What we expected. Maybe we thought one of them would win, but either way, if you had him, you were probably in good shape. From there, let's get into that 9K range. Matt Wolff comes up just short. Still, no matter what, an incredible week for Matt Wolff. Really didn't start till the weekend. He obviously made this cut, but Saturday shoots a 61, 4 birdies, 3 eagles. Incredible, pretty much. Sunday he did what he needed to do. He just comes up a bit short, but still an incredible Saturday and really an incredible week for Matt Wolff.
Yeah, 100%. The 3 eagles is something that I've personally never seen. 2 being on par 4s. He was just on fire. You got to give it up to him. He played great golf on the weekend and really boosted his final finish.
Absolutely, and unpopular opinion here, but I think Matt Wolff is the best of the 3 between him, Morikawa, and Hovland. But that's just my opinion. There's not a lot of people that will probably agree with me there because of what Morikawa's already done, but that's how I feel. Looking over the other side of the 9K range, Sung J M puts together a good performance, which I had figured. As you can see on your screen, stats were very good. He, a top 15 finish for Sung J. That's what I expected. I know that he hadn't been playing that well, but I thought he was coming into form again, and he obviously is.
Yeah, it was quite incredible what Sung Jae did. I know he's a great golfer, but it was kind of crazy to see he was first in driving accuracy and first in greens and regulation. Clearly, he was getting the ball going where he wanted it to. Once he gets that putter going, he's going to be a scary competitor for these other guys on tour.
From there, let's take a look at that 8K range, and my goodness, Jenks, that's our original graphic. Nothing has been edited. Go back and check the other video if you don't trust us. Every golfer on our thumbs up graphic does well. Cam Davis obviously is the worst here, finishing at a tie for 52nd. Still, under the average value, makes the cut, and, you can't complain. You can't complain. But let's start at the top. Louis Oosthuizen was a guy I liked here. You liked Answer. Oosthuizen was worrying me in the beginning, goes on a heater today, gets into the top 10. Answer on the other side finishes in solo 4th.
I believe I promised on the video before top 25 or better, and he exceeded my expectations.
Yes, he did. He's a very, very underrated player. The Corn Fairy God, Will Zalatoris, goes on a heater on Sunday, gets in the tie for 5th. Cam Davis, like we mentioned. Neiman, who I talked about a little in the other video, I think he's really good. I think he's really, really good. Another top 15 for him. And Brian Harmon, another underrated. A lot of underrated guys on this graphic, I think. He goes over par on Sunday, but still finishes top 15. A good finish for Brian Harmon. From there, let's go to that 7K range, highlighted by Cam Smith, a guy I liked. He finishes in the top 25. A lot of birdies for Cam Smith. Unfortunately, with that many birdies, you realize there had to be some bogeys mixed in for him not to finish higher. Still a good finish, and your pick to win, Danny McCarthy, did not win. No, he did not, but he got more FedEx Cup points than my pick to win. 57th is 57th, but hey, made the cut.
Yeah, I can't be disappointed. He did get a lot of points just for the fact that he was tied 15th in total birdies for the week. So although his finish wasn't that great, he did get his owners plenty of points through those birdies.
Agreed. Flipping to the 6K range, we got a double dip on the 6K range because I'm proud of the 6K range, damn it. Wyndham Clark. What a finish by Wyndham. $6,200 or maybe $61. I don't remember, but what a finish by this guy, as you see on your screen. Played the par fives well. He was bombing the ball off the tee. He was putting not a lot per green. This guy played well, no doubt. Flipping over, Adam Schenk was the most expensive player in the 6K range. Top 30 finish. You like to see it. He was on most of my rosters. Played the par fives. Incredible. Made a lot of birdies. Very, very happy with Adam Schenk. And let's slide over to the rest of the 6K range. And is that Putnam? Let's get to Putnam in a minute. Bo Hostler, you talked about him, and you were right on the money. I played him. Without him, I definitely would not have won the money I did. Bo Hostler, how'd you know?
I mean, it's 6K, just looking at the stats from his previous 3 events and then course history here. I had a feeling he was going to do great. He did, once again, tied 15th in birdies. Couldn't be happier with Bo Hostler this week.
Agreed. And let's talk about Putnam, man. Let's talk about Putnam. So when we put Putnam on this graphic, it was Saturday night, and he was in a lot better position than he's in right now. He finishes tied 58th at -8. This man was the cheapest man you could have got this week. He didn't win, but he made the cut. He made some birdies, 20 of them to be exact. And from there, let's check out a new segment that it's a tough segment to talk about, but let's talk about it, man. These are the guys that were taking the weekend off, and obviously it's a new segment because all of our segments are new because this is a new show. But this is going to be something we're going to do every week, taking the weekend off. These are guys that we had on our thumbs down graphic that did not make the cut. Scotty Scheffler at the top. I thought the price was too high, and I was right. Ricky Fowler, you were the Ricky Fowler person this week, I guess you could say. He looked hot for a while. Cooled off majorly in the back end of the Friday round and ultimately missed this cut.
He looked great on Thursday. He looked like the old Ricky that I grew up watching. Sad for me because I do like Ricky. Friday he fell apart. Just what I talked about earlier, it's just inconsistency for me, and I feel like it's hard to trust him right now.
Agreed. Kokrak, just under him, the highest price player in the 8K range, misses this cut as expected. He did finish -6. Unfortunately, the cut was -7 for him. Another guy that you didn't necessarily like here, Keegan Bradley, misses the cut.
Just same as Ricky. I think Keegan's a rather inconsistent player, and just because of his finish last week, I kind of figured he wouldn't be able to carry it over all the way to Las Vegas this week.
And Charlie Hoffman, the last one on our list, misses the cut, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you why he missed the cut. It's Charlie Hoffman. So, yeah, those guys are taking the weekend off as we expected, and we don't take the weekends off as we're here on a Sunday night cranking the midnight oil. Next week, we're back in Vegas. And by we, I mean the tour, and we're going to see the CJ Cup. And I think that's going to be an interesting one. If you don't know, a PGA Tour event has never been played on this course. Phil and Tiger played on this course for the first match. That's pretty much all we know. Some research will need to be done before we bring you a CJ Cup video, but it will be done, and you will see the best players in the world, Rory McIlroy, Jon Rahm, Justin Thomas, all in the field next week. Just no Tiger. So no Tiger. You'll probably see Tiger the next week, but that's not confirmed. But you won't see Bryson either, but you will see Rory, Rahm, JT, Hideki, all the top players besides Bryson. So that's going to do it here. If you like what you've seen, if you think we know what we're talking about, like and subscribe. If you think we're dumb, like and subscribe, because we'd just like to hear from you. With that, Jenks, play us out.